have not done a lot these 11 months, but you want to make the most out of the last. Stop feeling guilty for not doing enough and start today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The value you're going to take away from today's video is how to actually and literally glow up before 2025, how to become that girl before 2025, and how to make the most out of the last month while still having fun. So you may have seen a lot of people on the internet doing this 75 hard challenge, 60-day hard, how to glow up in the last 90 days, how to glow up in the last 60 days, how to glow up in the last 30 days, the winter arc challenges, the lock-in days. You may have seen all of these, and you may be thinking like, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything this year. I haven't made any significant changes. I haven't made any significant improvement. So what am to do now? Should I just start those challenges? So many people, what they do is, because of the whole guilt ride they've been facing from these months, like of the guilt of not doing anything while still not doing anything, the guilt of feeling not doing, the guilt, like feeling guilt for not doing anything now but still not starting. So you may get intimidated to try all of these challenges, do the 75 hard, but trust me, most of you wouldn't even have done it for like a day with full consistency. Just one day, just 1 week, and that's all, and you give up. That's what most people have been doing. I've seen it. And the consistency, because this is happening because you don't have the full, you're not starting, you're just not starting, you just have this fear of starting. You have a fear of starting, that how do I start this, why do I start it, although you know how to start this, you know how to do it, but you still don't just give it all in. You don't give it all in, and that is why you feel the guilt. And apart from that, you think it is all hard. Let's lock in, let's do it all hard. I will not meet up with my friends, I will not do anything, forget about the holidays, forget about the festivals, birthdays, forget about it all. But see, the way I look at it is, you need to add in some rest, comfort, fun, so you don't stretch yourself out, because just because it's the last month, you haven't done anything in these 11 months, but in the last 1 month you're trying to make changes that will probably don't even happen in a month. You need time, you need to give things time. Something does not come immediately to you. Obviously, yes, you're a magnetic person, you always get what you want, but patience is a huge part of that. Just because I'm saying I always get what I want, but in the next moment I'm saying, why am I not getting what I want? That's not the correct way. That is completely not the correct way. So you do not need to be following these habits, routines, these challenges, these winter arc routines while dreading it. We do not need the dreading here, we do not need the guilt trip, because we've already faced it throughout the year. So we do not need it again. What you need to do is, you want to do all your habits, your routines, what I'm going to tell you now, this is what you need to focus on, because this is the only thing that will matter. Okay, all the things that I'm telling you, these are the only thing in which you can see a difference at the end of the month. All right, otherwise, yes, you may be trying to make 10k this whole month. How will you be able to do that if you didn't start in the beginning? You're starting at the last moment. Do you think it will really work? You can start with the smallest step, that is learning about that financial education, financial literacy. You can start with that, but just deciding that I'm going to make 10k this month, and then once you do not achieve that, going on a guilt ride. No, that's not how we do it. So that is why I'm going to give you actionable steps, habits, routines that you can follow in this last month with full consistency, and I'm going to tell you how you can do it with full consistency without even missing one day, so that you can show up as your higher self in the beginning of 2025. And once you're already fueled up from this whole month, you can already show up for your dreams and goals in the month, in the new year. So the first is obviously the thing that I've been trying to tell you in this whole past few minutes, is that no going on guilt trips. Okay, it's fine. Okay, you did not do anything in these 11 months, you did not make significant changes, you did not start, you didn't even bother trying. That's fine. Okay, that's in the past. What's like, it's in the past, it does not matter now. So either you can run from it, you can run from the fact that I did not do anything, feel the guilt, or you can learn from it. You can learn that, yes, I made that mistake, but I'm not willing to make it again, because I cannot afford that. I'm not willing to make the same mistake over and over again and just disappointing myself. I cannot do that. So stop going on these guilt trips. Fine, you did not do anything, it's okay. Relax, you're a human. You can start now and you can still make changes. You can still be 1% better by the end of the month. Yes, you can, totally. If you'll just show up every day for your dream, you'll have the consistency in what I'm going to tell you, like having consistency in doing all the things I'm going to tell you, then trust me, you will be 1% better. and 1% better is certainly more better than 0%, right? 1% is better than 0%. So no going on guilt, right? If you're right now feeling guilty, I did not do anything, oh, I didn't achieve my goals, I didn't achieve my dreams, it's all right. We can do it again. It's not the end of life. Start now. So first of all, begin with reflecting on this year. So you can start by doing your whole 2024 reflection. You do not need to look over Pinterest for some prompts. You just need to do it simply. You can obviously do all of that as well, but first do the major things, and then you can go all over for the fun things, aesthetics, your memories, highlights. Obviously you need to do that, otherwise how are you going to make it memorable, right? And we need to make it memorable because this was a huge course of your life. So for a reflection, I want you to take a look at all of your aspects of life. So take physical, mental, spiritual. In physical, what all you did for your body, like did you work out, did you meditation, no, did you have a healthy eating habit, did you work out, did you go to the gym, or did you take your medicine, did you take care of skin, did you wash your hair, did you showered every day? All of that depends. You just have to reflect back on how you were physically this year. Okay, this will be completely personal. I cannot influence your whole aspect in any other way. This is how I have done it, because I cannot influence yours, because then other way, if I'll tell you what you need to write about, then you'll not be able to reflect on your like benefit in an effective way. Basically, in mental, just write out about whatever mental limiting beliefs you like took over. And apart from that, all the mental habits, like you established self-love, you went on solo dates, you stopped complaining, you stopped blaming other people for your mistakes, you stopped victimizing, all of the mental things. Okay, mentally, your mindset. And then spiritually, how you took care of your soul, like were you a good person this last year? Did you meditate? Did you like practice gratitude for all the things you have? And then once you're done with these three aspects, go over the your work life, like work, career, whatever, and then social, and then goals, like what goals did you set but did not achieve. Now yes, you may have a list where you would have written your 2024 goal list, but you did not accomplish any single one of them. Good, because you forgot in the first day. Like if once you wrote those goals, like, oh my god, I'm going to have my 2024 like goals, but then you forget it. So write that down, that yes, I forgot about it. So this reflection will tell you what you have done right and what you have done wrong, which we'll get to in the next point. So yes, let me just finish up this reflection. And after like goals, like write down achievements as well, because you definitely would have achievements. It can be as small as whatever. Okay, and write down 10 different achievements if you want. Write it all down. Even the smallest achievement will count. And then just write down areas of improvement, areas in need of improvement, and then just write it all down. And this gets me to my next point: figure out what and what not. So then once you have written down a reflection, make sure you do it in a proper way. Make sure to write down every single thing. You can even record yourself. So once you've reflected on your past year, then start figuring out what worked for me this year and what did not. What did I do and what did I not do? Did I set these goals but did not achieve it? Why? Was it the fear of starting, or was it I was mentally disturbed due to some other reason? And then just reflect on it properly. Okay, and figure out if these are the achievements, I've done this right, so I can repeat it. I can repeat this thing, so I can again and again benefit from the same process, the same system. And then figure out what did not work for you, so you can just get hold of the fact, like what you did not do. Like be aware of your mistakes, what did not went well for you this year, and on what you can improve on. So all these mistakes in your reflection, they will tell you what you need to improve on, and that is very beneficial. And now the next thing that you need to do is set goals for the new year. And now I know you'll write your goals again, forget about it in a few days, in a few months, and never work on it. But no, we do not want to repeat the same cycle. If you set goals in 2024 but did not accomplish them because you didn't even bother starting, you didn't even bother seeing them, yes, I need to do this, I need to do that. So that is what you need to do now. You need to set goals, but remember, you do not have to forget it after New Year's Day. So that is why you have to break down your goals into steps you can do. So for example, I want to earn 10k a month. So I need to write down in my goal, like what are the small things that I can do, what are the small steps I can take to achieve this goal. Small steps. And obviously a mental mindset aspect is going to be on the number one, because if you can't do it mentally, then you won't be able to do it physically. So just like set goals and make sure to learn from the past reflection. You reflected on your 2024 in the first step, but now you need to figure out, like once you figured out what mistakes you made and how you can improve on them, where you need improvement, you can now start making those amends. You can start working on those mistakes, because mistakes are made to teach us, not to repeat them again. So you just begin by setting your goals right now. So for example, yes, as I said, making 10K a month. For that, write down actionable steps you can take, what you can do today, what you can do every single day. Now if you do not know what you want to do, like which skills should I pursue, what career should I take on, what job, what should I be learning about, if you don't know that, start with your literacy. Start by getting educated. Start by listening to podcasts, reading books, and not just reading and listening to them, but also implementing what they are trying to say. Just also understanding them from your own perspective. You do not need to just read a financial, you do not need to, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you do not need to say that I read 10 financial books this year, but when I ask you what did you learn from them, you say, oh, I don't know. No, we do not need that. You need to start understanding what the author is trying to tell you, what the podcaster is trying to tell you, and implement it, understand it in your very own perspective. And then you can also start learning about assets, liabilities, real estate, stocks. Yes, these may seem to you like, how will I get rich by these things, but trust me, assets are what you need. This is the secret to getting rich. Assets, focus on assets, and start by getting yourself educated. So if you do not know what you want to do, just start by getting yourself educated, like educate yourself on financial literacy. So yes, you need to break down your goals, and then you can begin. Okay, I want to start a YouTube channel. How will I do that? Do I need to write a script? Do I need to do this? And then just dive into it. Whatever goal you set, you need to dive into it. You need to go deep and actually work on it, and not just leave it. Okay, not leave it in a corner to get dusted. No, work on it and just improve yourself. So set goals and don't forget them on the after the New Year's Day. Okay. And I come to my next point, which is create a system. And this is very similar. You have to focus on why you want to set that goal. Why are you setting that goal? Why do you want to achieve this? And how are you going to achieve this? Now, how is a question which everybody gets pretty terrified of. Oh, I want to get rich, but how do I get rich? So that is why first I said you need to focus on your why. Why do I want to get rich? And start by improving your mindset. That is where you need to start. Start by once your mindset is perfect, you know that yes, I'm going to get rich, you start getting ideas by yourself. That is why I always say mindset is a key. If you want to get anything done, work on your mindset, because then only if your mindset is good, you believe in the fact that yes, I am going to be rich, then ideas automatically come to you. You know what to do when you actually are in the state of being. Okay, when you know that yes, I'll get rich, you get ideas by yourself, and you know what to do by yourself, and you know the answers to the how. And as for creating the system, you need to look at your reflection. What did not work? What mistakes did you make? What did not go right for you? And then you need to create a better system for this next year. So you need to not focus on changing the goal, but changing the system, how you're doing it. So if I say that I want to be rich, but at the same time I'm complaining about life's unfair, money comes to those only who have generational wealth, all of these things, then do you really think I'm going to get rich? So that is why you need to focus on changing the system, not changing your goal. And create a system, a plan that will actually work for you, that will cater to your needs, your perspective. So creating a system this will be very personal to you. So this system will be around it will be it will be revolved around what kind of person you are, how you do things. So this will be totally personal. But the first question you want to start with is why do I want to do this? Why do I want to achieve this? Then another thing is creating a routine, but also changing it around. You need to, for these 30 days, follow your routine, your morning, like set up a morning and night routine for yourself. It needs to be with, like, you need to start your mornings with a bang and end your night with a bang as well. So you need to make sure your morning and night are perfect, like perfect in the sense like they're going well. You're having fun. You're not dreading about, oh, I have to go to work, rush, and then at night, oh my god, I have to sleep because I have to get up early. No, none of that. So work on creating a routine for throughout your day as well, not just morning and night, but create a routine and change it around sometime. Like for example, if you think one day you like doing you do your work early in the morning, but next day, like after a few days you do it in the afternoon, and then after a few days you skip it for one day, and then you focus on your hobbies and all of that. So you need to create a routine but also change it around. And now we come to the most important part, which is your mental habits. It's your habits. Like these were a few things which you need to know about and you need to start doing, but mental habits and also the physical habits which I'll be getting to in a few minutes are what that's what's going to build in the consistency for you. So for the mental habits, first of all, start meditating. Okay, start by incorporating meditation in your morning routine and night routine. Meditations are so important, and sometimes we forget about the fact that it is so beneficial for us. Like for example, as I said, that your system needs to be clear. You need to start improving your mindset in order to achieve something, to get the ideas right. But then meditation is a huge part of it, because you sit in the silence. Do not always start up music or do guided meditation. Sometimes just sit with yourself, sit in silence, just listen to your breathing, because when we get relaxed we get a lot of ideas. And this is not just for the work perspective, you're doing meditation to benefit from your work, to get rich, any of that. It is for your mental wellness also, because you need to stay silent and just relax at times. So we get the best ideas when we are silent, when we are in a relaxed state, and meditation will help you in that. And some people might also tell, like when they're meditation they get all the negative thoughts, like they continuously focus on the negative thoughts. Let the negative thoughts pass by. Obviously if you're constantly throughout your day suppressing them, you're not letting them out, you're running away from it, they will come to you in the moment of silence, because throughout the day you're always busy in the hurly-burly of life and you're not listening to your thoughts, whether they're negative or positive. So obviously they'll come out during the time of meditation, and it's okay, let them pass. Don't think a lot about them. Whenever you find that you're reminiscing about them a lot, get back your focus on the breathing. That's the best way to do it. And in the morning you can do guided meditations, while at night just simply breathe, do some deep breaths. And then is gratitude. You need to start paying gratitude for whatever you have right now at this moment. If you're able to listen to this video, be grateful for your ears, be grateful for the fact that you have Wi-Fi, be grateful for your phone, be grateful for your chair, for your table, for oxygen, for your family, for the person who delivers your stuff, for the delivery guy. Be grateful for everything that you have in life. And how you can practice gratitude is just go on walks or just walk at home and just like start saying, like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for the fact that I have money, I have abundance, I'm grateful for the fact that I have home, I'm grateful that I have legs with what I can walk. So just walk around and just start paying gratitude to everything. And another way you can do it is by journaling. So just write in your journal, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this. And on days which you do not do it, like for example you went to a party and you forgot, oh, I have to do my gratitude, don't worry, it's okay. The major part is that we need to show up for our dreams and build in the consistency. So don't skip a day, but you can alter it. So if you went to the party and you did not get a chance to say gratitude while you're sleeping at night, just while you're laying in bed after your meditation. See, meditation will not take any time because you're doing it in your own bed. So even if you take like 10 deep breaths, it will count as consistency. Obviously it will, because at least you're showing up, and that is what matters. You, even if you're showing up for 0.1%, at your 0.1% you're still showing up. And I'll get to it later on in the video. But yes, so at night if you feel like you've forgotten, I wanted to do my gratitude, so just lay in bed and just say 5 things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for my blanket, I'm grateful for my gorgeous skin, I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my fan. That's all. This is all you need to do. And then the third mental habit is journaling. Start journaling at night and also planning in the morning. So plan your day, but don't obviously make it so rigid that you cannot switch things around. No, you need to plan your day, what you want to do, that's all. When you want to do it, that is going to be up to you, but you still have to do it. Does not mean that you did not set time for doing a thing and you did not do it. If you feel like you do not do a certain like task, if you do not set a time for it, do it. So figure out what works for you. That is the whole motive of these last 30 months, this last 30 month plan. You have to figure out what works for you. You have to figure it out, and you have to work on your consistency. That is what we are doing. And at night, just journal. So you can journal about your dream life. How is your dream life going to look for you? You can write all of that in present tense. Write down your gratitude, write down affirmations, all of it in present tense. Do scripting, basically. Write down your dream life, about your dream life in a story form, but in the present tense. And just journal about how your day went, what you can improve on, all of that things. And then another thing is visualization. So start visualizing how your dream life will be. First of all, that is why I said in the beginning, like I said, start setting goals. But now what you need to do for your mental habits, look at where you want to be in the end, after which whatever comes, that will be natural, but this is where you're setting your finish mark. Now, setting the finish mark does not mean like you cannot go forward, you cannot go ahead of that finish mark. Of course you can, but that finish mark is what you're setting for, where you know you're coming to that point. That's your ultimate dream, ultimate goal. And after that, obviously, just because you've reached your ultimate goal does not mean life will stop for you. Life will keep flowing, and you'll keep attracting more bigger things, and you'll keep experiencing more. So just write down your ultimate dream, your dream life, what you want to be at the final destination for yourself. Obviously, it's not going to end there, it's going to continue, because that is life. And it's long, it really is long. If you put down your phone for a little while, you'll figure out how long it really is, and if you reminisce about that fact. So yes, back to the point. Just think about your how your dream life will be. Write it down. If you want, write it down. Even put it in chat gpt and ask it to generate a day in your life, and then listen to it throughout these 30 days. Because trust me, it's only going to take 10 minutes. All these mental habits together combined, how much time will they take? Just an hour. You can't spare an hour of your day? Of course you can. Trust me, you really can. And then once you have your ultimate dream life, start visualizing it, start seeing it in front of your eyes, obviously while closing your eyes. So just imagine how it is going to how it is going to look for you, and just imagine your higher self. And then the last mental habit is start reading. Okay, start reading, because reading is a great habit. It teaches you so many things, and it also, you just need not read and put the book away. Understand it from your perspective while reading it. And reading is genuinely a good habit. There's no other way I can convince you. So for example, if you do not read at all, start by picking up a small book and just reading it throughout the month. Just read one book. And if you are someone who likes reading books but you don't find the time to do it, you don't bother doing it, or if I put it that way, then read 2 books. And if you're like me, you love reading books, try reading 3. So I'll also give you a few book recommendations now. I'll obviously, I have read so many books, but I just can't think of a lot of them right now, but these are like my top one. So first, read The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, The Ikigai, Good Vibes, Good Life, The 4 Agreements, Ask and It Is Given, Think and Grow Rich, The Mountain Is You, and How to Talk to People. So these are a few books that I'll recommend. Obviously, you can read fiction as well. I love reading it. But try to read at least one self-help book, like at least one, and try to understand it properly. And you can also read like minds apart. These were all mindset ones, but you can also read like on financial literacy. There are a lot of books, but the point right now is I'm not telling you how to build financial literacy or how to get rich. I'm just telling you how to make the most out of your last month, and these are my top recommendations. So the next thing is vision board. Create a vision board for yourself. So vision board is basically like a collection of pictures of your dream life, how you want your dream life to look like at the end of the year, how you want, like what are your goals, your dreams, what you want to achieve by the end of the year. Now obviously you need to be realistic, but at the same time you want to also just not think very little, not think too small. Okay, so you want to try to accomplish these things, and this vision board, it will be like a pleasure to your eyes, like yes, these are my dreams, these are my goals, this is what I want to achieve. And it will be a constant reminder that yes, because once you have that mindset, yes, I'm going to achieve it, you look at that your vision board and you just feel like yes, I have it. So this takes time, this mindset takes time, but it's all right, you're gonna get it, trust me, I know. So what you can start by doing is just write down what aspects you want to achieve. Like how I do it is basically I write down physical, family, travel, health, materialistic, money, and networking, work, other, all of that. It will be personal to you. And then go on Pinterest, Google, search up images for the same, and create a whole collage out of it. You can, and make sure, another thing is, once you've made it, it needs to be in front of your eyes. So put it on front of your mirror, beside your mirror, or when you wake up, like at a place where you can see it every time, like every time. And then when you, every morning, try, as I said, visualize. You can also do visualization through vision boards. So look at your vision board in visualize that yes, I have it. Visualize you living that dream, visualize you having that thing right now in this moment. So you need to do that, because that's the main part of your vision board. It needs to feel like real. So another concept of vision board is self concept vision board. In that, what you do is you write down your name in the center, and around that you write what kind of person you are, who you are basically. The first vision board we made, it was about dreams, goals, what you want to achieve at the end of the year. Your self concept is how is your self concept, what is your self concept, how do you think, who are you, so you need to write that all down. So what I have done is I've just written all like I'm abundant, I attract things like magnet, I'm a goddess, whatever I desire desires me back, I'm that girl, I'm the best, I'm blessed, I love my life, I am loved, I love myself the most, I'm in alignment, I'm connected to my higher self, money comes to me easily, all of these things. So you can do both of these, because trust me, in these 30 days you want to make the most out of it, you have to start doing this. And then another thing you need to focus on, moving your body daily, prioritizing physical well-being. If you can't go to the gym for 30 days straight, no, don't do it. But at least go to the gym for 10 days, and the rest of the 20 days you need to at least be physical, engage in some sort of physical activity. Either it's doing yoga for 10 minutes, it's going for a walk, it's doing a few jumping jacks, doing exercise at home, it's doing cardio, or it's doing pilates. Whatever it is, you just have to show up. Okay, if you're not going to the gym, see, I'm not telling, that's why I said this is not a 30-day hard challenge video. I'm just telling you to build consistency, and how that will come. See, your goal is to engage in physical activities. Now that does not mean going to the gym every day, because as I said, if you keep having the same habits, if you don't change at all, then you'll not get where you want to be. If you don't change it, you will not achieve it. You will not achieve your system or your goal, basically, if you don't change the system every now and then. So that is why I said you just have to engage in physical activities. Now that can be anything, but you need to do it every single day, at least a little bit. And also take care of your food habits, what you're eating, what's going inside your body. If you want, you can do no fast food, no junk food, no takeout for this whole month. If you want to do it, you can completely do it, or just try balancing it out and eat it on weekends, just once a week, and the rest of your week you can just eat good food cooked by yourself, or just healthy food basically. Now also work on establishing a new skill in this month. So that can be anything: art, music, dance, astrology, vision board, whatever, reading, whatever it is. See, there are a million different hobbies out there, but you need to pick up a new skill, you need to pick up a new hobby and start working on it. So at the same time you can have some little fun, and you can build up something new for the month. And you're like, if you start on a hobby now, because obviously we love engaging in hobbies, right? We love doing what we love, obviously. So that is why if you'll engage in that, at the end of the month you'll see improvement, and that will make you proud. And then start decluttering your space and your mind. So you need to just clean up your space, clean up your whole space, deep clean through it. Make sure you declutter even your phone, your laptop, your mobile, delete all the files, delete it all out. And then from your mind as well. If something's hurting you from your past, some person is hurting you, some event, some situation is hurting you, declutter it, let it go. Okay, delete it, cut it all out. And I'll also come up with a healing video that will clear up the process more. But yes, declutter your mind as well. You do not need all those limiting beliefs, that past, that trauma, to constantly haunt you in the new year. We do not want that. I'll come up with a video and that will explain it better. But yes, at least take the initiative of decluttering your mind along with your space. So another thing is, consistency will take time. See, if you've not done something before, or if you've tried it in the past but you gave up or you didn't achieve it, then obviously you will find it hard. You'll find it difficult and you'll not want to do it. But trust me, consistency is something that takes time. You cannot establish consistency in 21 days, even 21 days. You need to keep evolving every single day in order to consistently build consistency, if that makes sense. So you need to realize that yes, consistency will take time, and even establishing consistency is consistency. So just relax and remember that don't lose your patience, because as I've said, consistency will take time. Now the last and final thing that I want to say is, just show up for your dreams, show up for your goals, show up for yourself, but also at the same time romanticize it. So throughout this video you must have heard me just show up. You have to show up for what you want to do. If I've gave you I've gave you this whole plan, I've gave you this whole blueprint, this whole roadmap on how you can become more than 1% better at the end of the year. But if you don't even start, you don't even bother starting, you don't even show up for it, if you miss a single day and you're like, oh, it's all fine, but you know that even if I do something little, it will still count as my consistency, it will still be me consistently showing up. So if you fail to recognize that, then trust me, you're just on the same place, you're not going anywhere, not you're not like moving forward, you're not moving backwards, you're on the same place, and that sucks. Being static sucks. So that is why you need to realize that you need to show up every single day. All of these habits I've told you, like mental habits, physical habits, everything, just show up for it. Okay, so as I said, journaling, if you can't bother journaling, you're too tired to do it, you don't want to do it, your mind is telling you not to do it, still pick up your notebook, sit at your table, and just write down 2 lines. How much time will it take? And if you're lucky enough, your mind will continue doing it, your mind will continue to pursue you, like your mind will tell you to continue doing it. But if not, it's okay, it's still consistent, you showed up for your dreams, you showed up for your goals, you showed up for what you wanted to do, and that is what matters. And also at the same time, you need to start romanticizing all of this. Don't go to the gym, don't do meditations because you have to. Do it because you get to do it, because you choose to do it, you choose to do it in order to become your best self, in order to feel good in yourself. So you have to romanticize it, you have to learn to love the process. If you don't learn to love the process, trust me, it's going to be very hard for you. That is when it is hard. Everything is very easy for you to accomplish, but when you don't romanticize the process, you don't have fun while doing it, you don't love it, you don't like see the chance that you're getting, you don't realize that you're getting to do this, you will find it very hard and you'll never accomplish it. Trust me, that's the hard truth. You'll never accomplish it if you don't start and if you don't love the process while doing it. So that is all I wanted to say. Remember to just show up every single day, show up for just a single minute, and that will count. Just show up, try to build your consistency, the consistency will come in time, and that is totally fine. And you also want to make sure that while you're showing up, you're romanticizing the whole process, so that by the end of the year you can build a consistency, and you can show up, you can build a discipline, and you can show up for 2025 with an amazing self, with a better and improved self, which trust me, you will love. So that was it for today's video. I hope you learned something or the other from this video, and you're worthy, you're loved, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Until that time, remember to just relax.